all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on.
Hey you guys, it's your girl Mickey J, and I'm back with another video. In this video will be a story time about the one time that I got scammed. This story takes place in 2018 or 19. I know it was like a little bit after I graduated high school. During this time, I was going to cosmetology school, aka esthetician school, because I went to school for the facials, being able to do the massages, the makeup, everything. I was working at Dave's because I was going, and I was working in the deli, so I had worked out my hours so that I can go to school in the morning time and then come to work at night. But whatever that money I was getting, I was going and I was paying for my schooling to what I was doing at the time and how I was getting scammed. So this whole time I'm sitting up there, I'm like trying to build my portfolio up. I'm trying to do as many people's faces as I possibly can. And I had this this is when I had first started my YouTube channel, and like I was getting like noticed by like certain people, certain companies and stuff like that, but it was nothing like big. It was really small. So, and I was doing my, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all been following me for a minute, like I was posting a whole bunch of makeup pictures. This is when I was in school. I was posting them. I was like showing my teacher, like, look how I did and everything. And like if y'all was with me during that journey, like y'all seen me posting hella pictures. Like I was doing special effects makeup at that time. The girls had signed up for this website called like Model Mayhem. It's like a networking kind of website. Like you go and if you a makeup artist, you can get hooked up with a photographer that needs somebody to do their makeup, or like different, like a hairstylist. Anybody can get on there in like the kind of service industry and really find somebody else to work with. Models and stuff on there. They like, you get a profile, you can go put your work and stuff up there, and you can really connect with people. I think I had got a message because this girl that was like I think that they were like from my area, they was like, oh yeah, we need a makeup artist because they doing like a photo shoot for like, I don't know whether it was a hairline or something like that, but they needed a makeup artist. They wanted me to do 3 people, and they was gonna pay me like a 2-day shoot, and they needed me for a certain amount of hours and stuff like that. So they had made this offer of like, they was gonna give me like, I don't know the exact amount. It was like, I want to say like 1,000. It was like, it was some unrealistic number because me being straight out of esthetician school, I didn't know what to charge. So, but I didn't even know how much these girls was getting paid for these type of jobs. So I'm looking at $1,000, like that's a lot of money to me. Like, whoa. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, like I'm about to come up off of this deal and I'm about to save this money so I can get my kid and stuff together. And they had sent me this full, full portfolio, this full deal. Like they had the whole email, the people that was involved, photos of the models, and like describing the whole deal. They had a contract and everything. So I'm sitting up there like reading through the contract, making sure everything is good, and they was like, oh yeah, like we'll let you know about the actual location, because they were looking for like they were looking for a space in order to do their photo shoot. So I'm like excited. I'm like, yeah, like this would be the perfect opportunity for me to get my portfolio together. This will be my first really big like ever doing a photo shoot. Like I was just doing people makeup for like prom, or I was doing people's makeup for like a special event they had to go to. So that was the only experience that I had in school that I was doing. So this is my first time like doing something big and important, and they gonna pay me this much amount of money. I was like, yeah, like for real. And I was excited. I told my mother, like I was trying to save money because I was supposed to be going on vacation with my family. They was going to Disney World. I was like, oh yeah, this money gonna come in clutch, because this will be the money that I used to go on this vacation. So like they had let me know about this stuff like a month or two in advance, because they had the dates and stuff planned and everything, and they wanted to leave the way that they said it. They said they was leaving it for leaving time so that they can figure everything out and then update me on the information. I put in time so that I can have those days off, make sure I had money saved so that I can have like save the money so that I can build my kit up. I'm working. I'm like regular then I was like barely like getting sleep and stuff like that. It was like work, school. One day my mom takes me to MAC, because that's the foundation I used to wear at the time of this video, because my mom was getting me into makeup. So makeup, MAC was what she was always using, so that's what she said would be the best way to build your kit up, is just buy foundations every time that you get paid or whatever. So we go in there, and I'm like, when I said that they sent me the pictures of the models, at this time they had not sent me the pictures of the models, so I didn't know what foundation to get. So I made sure that I'm asking the person at the MAC counter, like, what foundations would you get to start your kit out? And he was like, oh yeah, like this one, he's going through the whole thing, and we talking and whatever. And he really cool. So I'm sitting up there, I'm like describing to him the situation. He like, oh yeah, like I'm like sitting up there telling him about the deal I'm about to do, and he was like, oh yeah, like, but be careful, like people be scamming out here. Did you research the company? I'm like, well, like I researched the company, and the business did come up and stuff like that. But he said he like, you could tell that he was giving off that impression of this sound fishy, because like he probably did way more makeup stuff. You know, like when you work at MAC, you go to all the events and stuff like that. So he probably got eyes and ears, like, you know what I'm saying? And for me hearing that, I'm like getting nervous. So I emailed the company. So they had said that they was going to send me half of the money now, and then once the job is done, he was gonna give me the other half. And I'm like, oh, okay, like this would be insurance, you know what I'm saying? If I know that if this first payment don't come through, then I know it's gonna be a scam. I'm already on edge because the dude at the store told me, oh yeah, we're gonna send you the money. They like giving me the information for the FedEx, like giving me the tracking number, saying what day it's gonna be there and all that other stuff. So I'm like, cool. So a minute go past, and then my mom ended up going to FedEx because I think that she was getting a package or something. So I go with her to FedEx because I wanted to see if this stuff was real or not, because they was giving me the runaround over and over again about when this money was gonna come in, and they had rescheduled the whole photo shoot for a whole nother day. They changed it twice. So I'm already suspicious. So when she's saying that she's going to FedEx to check, and I'm like, I'm about to go FedEx with you because he gave me the information. I go to FedEx. And I'm like, oh yeah, can you tell me about this information? Is there any way that you could look it up in the computer? They look up in the computer and they like, oh yeah, like we had to seize this payment going through because it came through an account that hasn't been authorized. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, they was trying to send me somebody else's money, and it was like it got held up. And then she's like, oh yeah, like they had to go and do a whole investigation about it. She reading everything off of the computer. I'm like, dang, like my mama telling me, and she like she was already like nervous about the situation, because like this could have been a situation. They was up there saying that they was gonna be feeding us and we gonna be there for 2 days and stuff like this. She's up there upset because she thinking like it could have been like human trafficking or something. Like they saying that they giving you a ride there, they feeding you, and it's a 2-day shoot. If they feeding you, they can put anything in your food. If they driving you, they can drug you in a car. Like anything can happen to you. And it's like, even if I was going with an assistant or going to another makeup artist, it's like whatever, that's still a dangerous situation. So she was already being skeptical about that situation. And for her to hear this stuff about FedEx, she was like, oh no, that's not about to happen. They already doing sketchy stuff. Like, y'all, you just gonna cancel all that and don't answer their emails and don't even talk to them no more, because you just not gonna have that money and stuff like that. And I was like, bruh, I was like, damn, I was really expecting this money so that I can go on vacation with my family and everything. And the way I was making money at Days, this was like, it was only like, I think I was only making $200 a week, and that's like all that money was going towards my schooling and me going and getting this money for this for my makeup kit. And so yeah, that's the story. Like I almost got scammed. Just when you go through these experiences and stuff, make sure that you take a precaution for yourself. Make sure that the information is legit, because there's a lot of scammers out here. It's a lot of people trying to get your money. It could have been human trafficking, it could have been anything. So make sure that y'all be careful out here. And if y'all like these story times and y'all want another one, make sure y'all let me know. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for new videos, for new story times and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.